Temperature around the world and will lead to many irreversible consequences for both our generations and all future generations after us. A major factor that is leading to this global warming crisis is the use of fossil fuels.
You're right, clicking.
Greenhouse gases are a byproduct of fossil fuels, which trap heat in the atmosphere, causing the temperature of the world to rise. Global fossil fuels are also a finite resource, so alternatives must be seriously considered as a main way of energy production. These issues can be solved through changing to renewable energy. Focusing our resources on renewable energy is vital to the progression of society, as it is environmentally friendly and creates easy access to the general public. We must start switching our main power generation to renewable energy as soon as possible, since over half of Australia's energy comes from coal consumption. If we do not start this immediately, then we will be heading in a direction that will cause irreversible side effects on the environment and our health. Coal power plants are notorious for creating air pollution. Studies have shown links between pollution and cancer, as well as heart and lung disease. These power plants emit a substantial amount of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. This excess of carbon dioxide acts as a blanket around the planet, causing the temperature on Earth to rise above natural limits, which we must deal with sooner rather than later. Some of these problems include polar ice cap melting, extremely erratic weather conditions, which can lead to many natural disasters, and even the extinction of some species. There are 6 main types of... Okay, next one. Yeah. There are 6 main types of renewable energy that we can access. Solar, wind, hydro, tidal, geothermal, and biomass. Biomass is the most used in Australia, accounting for 54.2% of total power generation using renewable resources. Hydro and wind covering 15% and 14% respectively. Solar using photovoltaics and the sun's light, and thermal, which uses the heat from the sun. Although biogas and biofuels are also used, they have very little uses compared to the previous stated types of power generation. Although
keep going. Just keep going.
No, I already read that. Although this may seem like a lot, it is only 23% of our total energy generation in Australia. This is minuscule compared to Iceland, which is only powered by renewables. Iceland generates most of its power using hydroelectricity, which takes 75% of its total generation, with the other 25% coming from geothermal power. If Iceland can do it, we can too. Another reason we should start switching to renewable energy as soon as possible is because it is incredibly accessible to the general public. This is shown by about 30% of Australian homes having a solar panel on their roof. This includes both photovoltaic and thermal. Thermal solar panels are mainly used to create hot water within the air. That's just not right. Using coal to generate power is currently more accessible at present due to our infrastructure being really readily available for coal power. While Australia is built on coal-generated power, this will eventually run out and we will struggle to find enough energy to keep everything crucial we need powered, such as hospitals, fire and police stations, and factories that produce our daily essentials. According to renewable energy professionals, they believe that we could convert to 100% renewable energy by 2040. This is 20 years into the future. Although our coal deposits are estimated to run out in about 150 years, we've only been using coal as power generation for about the same time. In the big picture, we don't really have a long time before we completely run out of it. This is something we cannot skip out on and put to the last minute like foolish high school students. We need to act upon this right now so we can reserve as many fossil fuels as possible as they have more uses than energy production. Focusing our roots, that's it.